1, 2, 3, check.
Pizza.
That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff right here. Some pizza.
You're getting deep with the deep dish.
Deep dish of something.
Oh, all the meat.
All the meat you can handle, hot and spicy.
It's a cardiac arrest in your mouth.
Who's starting this one this week?
I got a mouthful of food, so definitely not me.
Oh, come on. Do the intro with the mouthful of food.
Welcome to the tip
Wait, what the fuck do we say? I think wait, welcome to the tip rail, where we get down and dirty and sniff at Sniffer's Row. To my left is Big John taking in a Meat Lover's Pizza. And
I thought it was Supreme.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Supreme Deep Dish. It is the best deep dish minus olives. And to the right, Porkchop, also known as Adam.
I am an amalgamation of meat formed into a tube shape.
Not a meat popsicle. All right.
Absolutely. What are you going to pick? The Tip Rail Podcast. That's what you're going to pick. Fuck yeah. Welcome back.
You get the tip while you're giving the tip, I guess.
Yes, you can.
So, I guess, gents, what's the first topic of the evening?
I don't know. It's been a while. We're a little bit rusty, but we finally caught up with reality, and that's pretty fucking cool. I like that a lot more.
It's overwhelming and overrated.
Fire's bad.
Yeah, fires are bad. Shit, man. I don't know. This week, instead of John's wheel of topics, Porkchop came up with a couple.
Oh shit.
Oh, I know.
Porkchop sandwiches.
I don't know. I was thinking about it, and it just like came, kind of to my mind. The life that I lived inside of the club was so one way. I always had cash in my pocket from every day of work. I was up all night. You couldn't get shit done in my real life. Like my family life, I couldn't function in the daytime because I was always like either sleeping or like sleeping it off or whatever the fuck. But like, I was just kind of curious for you guys, like what was it like transitioning back to civilian life? Because I know like John, you had like, a little bit of time of trying to do security and stuff from other places. But like once you were done with the club and done living the third shift, that shit life, just club life, basically. Like, how was it transitioning back to a civilian? What did you find notable about that?
Well, when I actually got exiled, I left and I couldn't find work. Went to a job fair, found working third shift. So the time frame stayed basically the same. I was still working overnights, all that, but I was doing a slot technician at a casino.
Nice.
So not quite the same hassle, not quite the same bullshit, but still had to deal with drunks.
Okay, yeah.
People saying, "Well, I put $20 in the machine." No, you put $2 in the machine.
Oh,
and so I had to go
go
verify that stuff. I had to verify shit like that. I hated it so much, I went back into security. I had moved up to Chicago with the family to live with my sister. Different kind of
slots.
And would start working in nightclubs, working in high-end nightclubs. So I still got the whole cash in my pocket, shit like that. But when I was finally done and I finished school and I got out of the business completely, it was a pain in the ass to go back to bi-weekly paychecks.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one, yeah. Forever to get like on my feet. I'll be honest, man. I did some of them fucking payday loan shit to get you through to the next fucking paycheck, and
which then just ends up making the next paycheck
a whole nother fucking
big old cycle going downhill. Oh, that's fucking awful, man. I'm sorry.
It was horrible. But shit, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm out of that. I've got a good job now. Fucking paying bills, traveling, fucking doing the damn thing.
Yeah. And a podcast.
Dave,
your tenure in the club wasn't as long and everything, but like, what was it like kind of going back to having to do a day job or a regular civilian life?
Well, my exodus was accelerated by a gun at Big Earl's.
Okay, yeah. Getting shot at will definitely change you.
So I went to a temp agency and they found me work because at that point in time it was kind of like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm going to put on my resume that I'm a human relations officer for titties. And, I don't handle refunds. But anyways, I started as a technician, doing some computer repair for an e-waste recycling company. And weirdly enough, I stuck around with them long enough, and they ended up getting out of that fucking hellhole to go to another startup that's doing the same thing. But I'm operational manager there. It was weird, man. I trying to get a bank account because I wasn't really using a bank account much.
Cash system, Yeah, I understand.
I think realizing that I'm working a 9 to 5 to survive, when you work during banking hours, it is actually quite fucking hard to get shit done. Versus when I worked a third shift job, I could just wake up and be miserable, but I could go get shit done that places close at fucking 5.
Mm-hmm. Or you just stay up a little bit later.
Yeah.
You get off at 6 a.m. Maybe you stay up till 8, 9. And then you go out and get your business done. You're back home in your bed at 10.
Like a Saturday morning having to go get ones.
Yeah. Other than that, it was...
We're not talking about the hellhole that is trying to get ones. We're just talking about...
Right. I get it. Yeah.
Normal bouncer work. Normal people work, I guess. Being a cashier, being a normal bouncer. A DJ, if you will.
But it was kind of like riding a bike. So, I mean, I eventually got into the swing of things. Working with normal people... that didn't kind of do that kind of work was interesting to get back into that. But
yeah, I can't lie, I usually don't like to tell people that I worked at the club in real life. You know what I mean? Like, it has that whole like weird connotation, unless they're like they're party age, or they're party people, then they think it's cool and they do the same thing that the customers used to do. And it's like, oh man, this is such a badass job. Yeah.
What made you ever leave?
Yeah. I think it's what secured my job at the first e-waste place, because I just straight up and said, I came from bouncing. He's like, oh fuck, that's great stories. But this guy also was, retired Marine who had really weird machismo issues and midlife crisis problems, and then eventually drinking and fucking the help. So, not that much different than working at a strip club.
Fucking the help, huh? Did you say fucking help?
Yeah, he fucked the help, and then it kind of fucked him and pushed him out of his own company. So, cheers. Don't fuck the help.
Yeah, I mean,
ring a ding ding ding.
We're doing sound effects too.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a high budget show, and we don't have any donations, so
we don't have
your
any
bills out.
We also don't have any fucking emails yet.
Or Steve.
Fix that, motherfuckers.
Realistically,
I will show my titties if you want.
Yeah, we'll send you a picture of Dave's tits if you send us a fucking email. We just want some sort of feedback out there, people. Fucking Dave's hairy nipples.
I got 3. We'll share.
All right. Fuck yeah. So, like, my transition back to civilian life, man, I was still a pretty big alcoholic after I left the club. Like, I, quit fucking crying on the concrete outside of the place, right?
Crying in the corner.
Oh, no, not that hard. I was just laying right outside the double doors that go out after, the ones counter. And I probably laid there for a while. The pastry chef, I told him that I was done working, and he was like, go home and sleep. And I knew I was done, but the first stint, but like it was I just tried to go back to working day jobs, and the 8 to 5. So, I started probably back in convenience stores. I think was one of the first ones. So like the morning shift of like whatever 5:30, 6 in the morning till fucking they decide you're done in the afternoon, kind of bullshit. But yeah, the biweekly paychecks, awful. That was like the hardest and worst part about all that, was having to try.
We still got paid biweekly at the club, but
right,
that
but you
paycheck
always
wasn't. Yeah,
you always took cash home.
Yeah, and the cash is king. I mean, that was the best part.
So I paid a lot of bills with cash
all day long, man. And a lot of times after a while, I used my ones to deposit, and that was what I claimed as far as my tips on top of my non-existent paycheck.
Gotcha.
Because when I was in the DJ booth, I didn't get paid anymore. From the company Midwest Hospitality. They didn't pay me anymore once I got up there, and so it was just all cash. But I did not let them know how much I actually made. They could see what ones I collected, and it was just kind of funny for me to take them to fucking Viridian up in the Hy-Vee and hand over a stack to this like young ass kid, and he just had to like try to run them through. I would face them and organize them. They'd look nice, but he'd run them through that little automatic counter thing, and I'm like, all right, put that in my my checking account, please. And then I just went on about my day, and I didn't like fucking spend it or anything. I just like let it pile up for a while, you know. The bank was my shoebox. But yeah, that didn't happen anymore once I made it back into the real world. I think
shortly after you left the club,
yeah.
Did you have any like withdrawals?
Oh God,
like a
dude,
drug addict?
Yeah, I mean,
not
like
drugs or alcohol, but like just
missing the vibe,
to the fucking
missing the party, missing
like it was basically like there was no chaos in my life,
no more drama.
And I mean, like, my
to an extent,
my personal life,
kids and shit.
My personal life was kind of spiraling at that point. You know, like I had lost control of things, and like, you know, I was literally a drug addict and was hiding it, and you know, like, so you can only maintain that facade for such a long time. You know, like, but you know, the good news was that I was able to follow you to the forklift job, and so like a year after getting out of the club, I had a pretty decent job with you, and like you know, that provided a little bit of stability because it paid more than what I was making previous to that. So like it was a little more comfortable, a little more like, okay, my wife was fucking working as well. But then, you know, like a little bit into that, I realized that I couldn't keep up my drug, you know, thing, and I went to rehab. So, you know, my transition kind of, it was September of 2018. I think, but I started in like February, so like I worked there for like most of the year, you know, or well, a good portion of the year, and then I did that, and then you know, continued working there afterwards, you know, for a while, so until COVID. So
yeah,
you know, I did go back for bouncing on the weekends. It was weird because like, I mean, it was nice to feel back in that environment and everything, but like I wasn't in control of it anymore. Topher had taken over DJing, and I was just like a grunt. I had fucking told them, I'm like, I'll work the door. I don't want to have to deal with the drama and the dumb shit of the club. I'll go back to my favorite fucking position of telling people outside what to do, you know? And you know, because they had a box guy, and I wasn't trying to like go back and like, oh, I'm the box guy, fuck you. I didn't even know half the dancers that worked there anymore. Like they had changed quite significantly. So I was like,
it was a pretty quick rotation.
Oh yeah, it's turnaround city up in that thing. 1 year, next, you know, again, there's the lifers, but you know, they're the lifers, and so they've been working in the area for a long time, you know, but
for life.
Yeah, for life. Yeah, it was there was a sense of, you know, missing it. Shit, man, I still fucking kind of miss being up in the DJ booth, to be honest with you. Like it occasionally,
it's kind of like having white noise. Because I just remember like how chaotic it was, not just in the sense of like there's just random shit going on, but it's like the music, the lights, the feeling, the smells, it's all very in your face constantly. But there's a weird thing about it is that when there's not a crowd, it's still there, but it's not as bad, and it's like peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that build up, and then, okay, it's getting to be a rowdy night. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. And then you walk away, you know, there's like, because we went back a couple times, and it's not the same, but there is that hint of what it used to be, that nostalgic reminder of there were some good times. There was some chaos. There were some bad times, but
it's like every time that you walk into like an old, like a video game bookstore or like JCD and Hobby here.
Yeah.
And you get that smell of your grandma's basement. Yeah. Or, you know, you get that weird smell and you flash back to
it's like
playing video games in your grandpa's basement.
It's kind of moldy, it smells like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I feel something if I walked into like the corpse of a KB Toys or a Funko Land, you know, I would have some memories from my childhood just be like, wham. And it's like, these are memories from a interesting time period that I lived in with you guys, and you know,
yeah, I like seeing the old ass ads like for KB Toys or for like Toys R Us and shit, and you see like or like man, my favorite thing, this is a weird tangent to go off on, but like, dude, the Sunday newspaper with the fucking Best Buy ad when I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. I used to fucking, dude, that was my favorite fucking thing to look at. I was just like, but like seeing that, like that doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? So like,
it does just on for Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, okay. So yeah, I mean, maybe.
But you gotta buy the newspaper. Who buys the newspaper?
Yeah, fuck that. I don't do that shit. The old people that fucking came into Come and Go and to Casey's, they bought newspapers, not fucking me. I get my news from reliable sources like Twitter and Facebook. Twitter not so much anymore, but Facebook, you know, fucking The memes.
All right.
The memes tell me what's going on. I saw
The memes make everything important.
You know, like
It makes things more digestible.
Dude, I fucking love sharing memes. They're so fucking funny sometimes. You know,
like your wife's still looking for the remote.
Wait, what? Oh yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
See,
yes.
yeah, exactly. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Those are fucking hilarious.
And if
Somebody's
you don't
wife,
know, go check out our Facebook page.
Yeah, exactly.
At thetiprail.com or the Tip Rail Podcast.
Or whatever it is. .com,
Dot
Facebook,
.org,
fucking social media, what is... Jesus Christ, they're banning TikTok.
Hey.
By the time you hear this, TikTok isn't going to fucking exist in America anymore, apparently.
Hey, by the time you actually give us a fucking email, we might have OnlyFans showing our tips. So let's just fucking get us some questions, please, because I don't want to traumatize myself.
No way. It's all day traumatizing. Man, come on now.
I'll show my feet.
Oh, dude, I'll step on watermelon. Is that okay?
Right?
Is that all right? Does somebody want that? You tell me what you want. We'll see if we can do it.
I will sit on blueberry cobbler.
It gets stuck in your ass hair, bro.
That is true. And then
Gross.
you watch me run my fingers through it. Does that do it for you?
All right, I'll braid them afterwards.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That doesn't on
That's
its own.
after. Yeah,
You guys are getting a little weird for me.
it's just it's not
Just
normal.
a Tuesday.
I was
Just a
gonna say,
Tuesday.
When you don't have human interaction with anybody randomly on the internet, you get a little weird.
Yes. Oh, listen to the sound of that delicious water.
So this would be a perfect time to say, hey, what is our next topic?
Oh,
Chugging.
butt chugging. There you go. There's a weird topic, but it's not a weird Tuesday.
Hey, I had to
It's
explain boofing and chugging too.
That's what I was gonna say. Have you ever boofed anything? But
What's
you don't
a
have to
boof?
answer. I'd sticking up your butt.
I mean, I've accidentally given myself a colonoscopy when wiping my ass with one ply. Does that count?
I think that we've all, unfortunately, probably touched our butt with some shitty toilet paper ripping through. You know,
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. So that's
The real fucker.
ashamed of.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a girl or two put a finger in my butt.
I mean,
Not gonna lie.
there
Hey.
have been times that the exploratory options have been there, and it's not something I prefer. So I learned real young that I didn't like that. So
I
you know,
also too learned very young that fissures are a thing.
well,
Sorry, trauma, but I don't talk about it much.
you know, we all know,
Yeah,
we all have it.
And but yeah, I mean, to each their own. I don't kink shame.
No, definitely. So the other thing,
That's what lube's for.
Oh shit! Oh, yes, yeah, but you know you can't
Change of topic. What?
So another thing I was kind of thinking about at one point in this last week or so is that, you know, I know a few dancers that have used the strip club to their gain and have moved on with their life, you know, like successfully and everything like that. And it's like, it's not one of those things that we always get to think about. And, you know, so it's like, you know, do you have any that come to mind that you know of that have kind of, you know, used the club, made their money, and then gotten the fuck out and moved on? Like kind of back to like the civilian life type thing. But like, you know, do you know of any?
Yeah, I know a couple.
Yeah. What kind of options have they moved on to in their life now? Like, did they become a mom and stay at home? They like run a business, fucking get a decent
Yeah, there's
job?
one that became she's kind of put herself. She did she did stickers. She did like the redesigning of tumblers. Does all the knick-knack, paddywhack type stuff.
Chotskis?
Okay.
Yeah, and then she also does like not the soap painting, but like when you go up to a restaurant and they've got like a design on the window that was like hand brushed or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She does that shit. And
Okay.
she's doing great.
I've actually, amazingly, I'm glad that you brought her up because I know exactly who you're talking about, and I bought Christmas ornaments for my family. And
I've gotten some stickers from her. The one that I have, the math problem.
Okay. Yeah.
I got from her. I got shitters full ornaments
Yeah.
from her. I think a couple other things, a couple other stickers and shit like that. But then there's another girl who I can't remember what she was doing, but I mean, she always drove a really nice car. I think she was trying to get into real estate, and I think she did for a little bit, but she ended up popping out a few kids. She married a Marine, and is just living her mom life.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Dave, can you think of anybody?
I know two. I'm pretty sure that both of you know. One, I believe she was already either a nurse or going through becoming a nurse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the other one did do real estate. I'm not sure if it's the same one that John was mentioning because I don't remember if she
The one that was on my business card?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Different one.
Yep, different.
She went from like having like A cup to like C cup from a plastic surgery.
Yep. Okay. Shorter.
Yep. And she was
Kinda-
nice. She had her sister, I think, also danced there too.
I was gonna say something about the color.
Oh,
of her
now
hair.
I know what you're talking about.
I was gonna say something about the color of her hair, but it doesn't matter.
Anyways, yeah. So I know she still does realty, as far as I can tell. She's popped out a few kids and
There's 5
she's
of
married.
them, I thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Something
then
like
the
that?
other,
I think
the
it
other
was
one
5.
got married and she
Yeah.
had a kid, and it seems like she's happy. But I could think of. I'm sure there's a couple more, but they're rare. It's usually the ones that you see. They have a plan. They come in and they execute their plan and do their thing.
Yeah.
They stay on. They're business minded. They don't fucking. They're not the ones out there partying all the
Yeah,
time.
They're not
doing
drinking
drugs.
all night long.
drugs.
Exactly.
They
There
get
was-
in, they
yeah.
get their money, they get the fuck out. They have goals and they get it done.
Yeah.
And then they're not the lifers.
I know a couple that have done the success story, but they did the hustle the way you're describing and everything. But like every once in a while, they would just basically like let loose because
Yeah, that makes
unfortunately,
sense.
like the place has its draw on it, and so like it was out of character basically, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, why are you all fucking shit faced? Like you should be.
Well, even like the
the
head honcho T, if you will.
Yeah.
She every now and again she'd get fucking shit faced and we would have to call her man.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Yeah,
pick her
that's
up,
what I'm
you
saying,
know? And
like-
she's like she's been there forever. She's like the top, like
She was a.
the number one,
Head-
if you will,
head
for the like,
head dancer in charge, right?
Yeah,
HDNC or something.
Yeah.
I see. There
She
we
wasn't
go.
like-
Yeah.
she wasn't like a house mom,
Right,
whatever
yeah.
they call those.
Yeah,
But-
but she would have to actually care.
Yeah, but no, she straight up just was the. I've been here forever. If you
Yeah.
want to fucking build a good dancer etiquette, base it off of her.
Mhm.
There's a couple other ones, but she was the one that always worked, always did her shit. Fucking like Dave said, in and out, fucking most of the time.
Yeah, for the most part.
And shit, there's one time. I mean,
Shit, she show up ready.
don't get me wrong. She was. I don't want to say. I don't want to be rude or mean or anything, but she was one of the older girls, like, and she brought in her mom. And I was like, "Holy fuck, that's your mom! Your
Mm.
mom is fucking gorgeous,
Oh shit.
like just smoking hot. Looked like almost identical. Like if you walk around, they'd be like twins,
No shit.
like older sister maybe. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Hey,
So she came from some good genes. It was nice.
So I know. Okay, I'm gonna go on about my my dancers that I know. That there's 3 that I can think of come to mind. One of them is literally owns a gym somewhere in the Des Moines metro. And, and so like, when meeting her,
I totally forgot about that chick.
she was there when I started and was there still when I left, but I believe at this point now she has completely gotten out and everything. But I could be wrong because I'm not there and I don't know. But she was very high class, realistically, in the way she presented herself and very princessy in a nature. But I mean, like, she was pretty hot and she could really do that. But she's gone on now and she's become an owner of a gym type spa.
Very strong.
type thing, So like that was kind of cool. I thought that's really interesting that she was able to get out and do that. I know another girl that had basically put herself through. I'm gonna fuck it up because I don't know the differences between them. Dentistry school of some sort.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is she is either a dentist, orthopedic surgeon. So she does some stuff in people's mouths. And I was like, but like
Nice.
literally used the club to pay for the schooling to go through and do all that. And then when it was done, she graduated, never saw her again.
Yeah,
Like
she was
literally,
very.
I was like, oh shit, oh god. And she, but we're still friends. And so like, I see her updates and stuff, but I never saw her back at the club
She
in
was
real
nice
life
to work
anymore.
with too.
Yeah, she was super nice. Always tipped really well. Cute as fuck, nerdy. You know,
Yeah.
That's the perfect. You know,
She's a catch for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then I know one of the other girls was studying to be a nurse while we worked together, and she ended up getting her CNA or whatever one of the lower ones is, the first one that you get before.
RN.
RN's like the second or third, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's CNA, CFA.
Are we thinking about the taller?
No, I guarantee you probably don't. Yeah, I mean, like I worked with her much longer after you were all done. So. Write us an email.
Can you please just interact with us? We're starving for attention.
No, just tell your friends or write us an email.
It can be horrific. It can be nasty. It could be recipes for biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy.
I got this friend in Michigan, and I see your thank you for not smoking sign over there, and it's a great sign. But we like to, me and him, we went to several concerts in the Juggalo world together, and we like to steal the employees must wash their hands before returning to work signs. And I generally, if I ever know that I'm going to go and I'm going to see him in some other fashion in the world, I generally, as I'm doing a road trip, I steal one of those for him and I give it to him.
Who's that for?
My buddy Brandon up in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I met him in Colorado, in Denver, is basically enough.
Nice.
We went to a Dark Lotus show the night before Hatchet Attacks in 2008. Do you remember that fucking concert that was in Red Rocks? The whole like psychopathic lineup was playing all day long. It was like a whole like started at noon, went on until fucking 11, whatever the fuck.
Nobody tells me shit.
This was 2008. I had taken some. They were clear gel tabs technically on the side of a mountain. So I ingested some LSD.
Hey, come on.
And I went to this show. And so it was like it was everybody that was on Psychopathic at that point, which included like the ROC, technically, I mean, it was ICP and Twisted, Axe Murder Boys, Axe Murder Boys was like opening and shit,
Yeah.
but there was like ABK, the fucking Blaze Your Dead homie, like they had some wrestling shit going on in the other part of the fucking
This was at Red
facility.
Rocks?
Yeah, this was at Red Rocks.
You went to this?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you fucking tell me about it, bro?
I don't know, man. I went with and
I see how it is.
I'm sorry. I don't remember why. I don't remember what was going on. I think this
I wasn't. I was probably.
I was gonna say 2008.
traveling and
You had fucking taken off for work already, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you were. Yeah. We didn't live in the same fucking area, buddy. I'm sorry.
I mean, fuck you. Phones, Facebook. I don't know, man.
I don't have much of an excuse besides we didn't hang out until I started working with you again. But it was now we're doing a fucking podcast. Dave, you had some sort of topic you were gonna tell us about.
Well, so John had brought up mentioning a older dancer, and it sparked a memory for me, and it kind of goes to a weird topic about
can't get too weird here. It's Tuesday.
Well, no, it's just a situation. I had to give a dancer a ride to her hotel.
Okay.
And she was older, has been stripping for a while. She had fake breasts. I'm pretty sure she was Russian.
Oh, man. I know who you're talking about now.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And she gave me this story. She talked about her whole life as like she was smuggled into America and forced to get breast implants and strip, and that she has to make so much money and take half of that or whatever to her basically manager, and or otherwise something bad would happen. And it was a very awkward car ride to that hotel.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she was trying to have you save her? Weren't you running a Facebook page called Captain Save a Ho?
Well, that was a joke. and I also got delisted a long time ago.
Ah, dang.
But no, I don't know. It was she was very drunk and emotional and crying, and it was rough times. And
Vulnerable.
we got to the hotel, and I was like, "Well, here you are. Good luck with that meeting."
Oh, did she make enough money that night? Do you know? Probably not.
Oh, I don't know. She always seemed like she did pretty good.
She tried to pay me in quarters down in private dance, and I made a specific, very, very all capped Facebook status about it. I was upset. It was
It's
it was
fucking
like,
currency.
I was like, "What the fuck is this? We don't take quarters here in the fucking strip club. You
Why
can't give me
not?
$2 in quarters. What the fuck is your problem,
It's a
lady?"
slot machine.
I got about tree fitting.
Yeah, you know, she did some. She figured out where the cameras were in the VIP room,
Yeah.
and so she got into the VIP as an actual like thing, but like she wouldn't stay in her booth. She would get up and go into the center area where there were not cameras.
Yeah.
Like when you walked in, it was like they were curtained off, and like the camera was behind the curtain, looking at the couch spot. But she would like get up and go outside of the curtain and just stand in the middle and let dudes like finger blast her right in the fucking thing. And I caught her doing it once because I was like
shit.
walking in there for another time, and like she just standing there fucking. I was like, oh damn.
Like, would she actually like make the dude pay for the VIP, or was she just sneaking dudes in?
No, she was because she was supposed to be in there dancing, and I was walking in for a different time to go tell them, do the fucking like, you know, hustle for the girl if we like her, you know, like try to get the guy to spend more money and stay down there. You know, it's you don't have to go anywhere. You want a beer, man? I'll get you. You know, do whatever you got to do to fucking try and get that girl more money because you know it's going to come back into your pocket, at least a percentage. You know, so
Yeah, I get you now.
yeah, but no, I walked
some
in
of
there.
these bitches are. I don't mean to say bitches. Sorry, people. It's just the way I grew up.
That's the Rock Island in this.
Yeah,
I can't say anything. I can't say much either, man, because you know, I used to talk a certain way, and then I found out that was wrong. So I mean, you know, but it's like it happens. It just slips sometimes. I still,
they can be pretty crafty and figure out how to get around things, how to manipulate the situation into their way.
Yeah,
that's
very
true.
good at
You
verbal
learn how
judo.
to improvise.
Yeah,
You learn how to improvise to get what you need, get what you want. You do some weird shit.
get what you need.
And but it goes back to the topic is, have you guys encountered any other dancers that may or knowingly have been trafficked or forced into this career?
there was one girl that used to come with the Minnesota pimp chick.
Yes. But she's also dead, if I remember right.
The Minnesota pimp chick is.
Oh,
Yes.
she is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died.
Damn.
Yeah, she died.
Nobody tells me shit.
That
Well,
was a
you
while
just-
ago.
I know, I figured.
But no, one of the girls she used to bring down. But I mean, like, I don't remember if she died after I was done, or this girl might still like come down here and dance and everything. But she seemed like she was trafficked by, somebody.
If anybody who came with the Minnesota pimp was trafficked.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
technically
yeah.
for sure.
She,
Yeah.
I mean, the things I heard.
Except for
she'd,
the one.
Well, there was one girl that fought back.
she was worse than any
basically.
pimp
then
that I
there
ever
was-
knew.
The Asian lady that we didn't like. Yeah. She originally came down with her.
You're right. You're right. And
But
then started.
That
yeah,
would
they,
be
started, they split off.
they stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know. They think they were associates or friends or whatnot, but they.
Nobody's friends in that dressing room.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
It's cutthroat as fuck,
No.
man. So.
But no,
No,
I didn't have,
frenemies.
not besides the Minnesota pimp.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The only thing I have kind of like your story, I was at work and I got a call from a dancer, and this was before, it was like 2008. So I just got there, and I don't know why she called me over anybody else, but she called and said that she had gotten in an accident on 235 where 80, like that, the Mixmaster or whatever they call it. And asked if I could come pick her up. And I was like, okay, fine. It's not that far from the club. I fucking drove up. She had fucking didn't merge and fucking plowed straight head on into the guardrail system.
Oh my God! Like the
and was-
interior one, like she was trying to get
Like so you're coming up on the on ramp, and this is on the right hand side, so you don't fall off into the ditch.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Smash right into it. Head
Oh
on.
my God!
At least you
And
knew
I
the right
get
person
there,
to
and I'm
call.
like, did you call the cops? No, we got to go. And I was like, what? And she's
She
like,
called the
we
right
gotta go, we
person.
gotta go. And I was just like, and she's in my car and I'm standing outside and she's already gotten in my car. And then she's like, we gotta go. And I'm like, okay. So I get in, get Euclid, come back, go to the club. And I'm like, the whole time I could smell it. She's just fucking hammered.
Oh,
she's
shit.
drunk.
Okay.
And she didn't want to fucking get caught at the scene drunk.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Okay.
you could always just say, like, yeah, I left. Because it's not like leaving. I guess it is leaving the scene of an accident.
It is, but I mean,
But
at
it's
least you're
not with
getting,
victims. It's not with other people.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's probably a lesser, almost probably get dismissed over anything, you know, like.
I can
Reckless
understand why
driving.
she was wanting to leave.
I mean, she'd
Yeah.
still have to pay for the guardrail, but.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, they'd be able to figure it out. If it was her car, it sounded to me like at the beginning of
Yeah,
it.
honestly, I don't know if it was her car. It could have been somebody else's car.
That's what I thought. I was
Who
like, she
knows?
was like, I stole
'Cause
this
you know how
car.
they-
We got to go.
Yeah, right.
Well, we've had those moments in life where we just have
She
to.
could have been another dancer's car. She could have been on break for all I know. I don't remember. All I remember is that I had to go pick her up, and she did not want to be there if the cops showed up.
Right, that makes sense. You got to leave. You got to go. You know, especially if you're hammered drunk, you just got to get the fuck out of
Yeah,
there.
yeah. At least call the right person, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's fucking wild.
Should I've had to go down to that? What was that bar that was right down the road that always did the 2-for-1 drinks?
Bavarian.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I always have to go down there and pick girls up
Oh
because
yeah.
they'd go down there and be down there for an hour and get smashed. 'cause
Smashed.
It's 2-for-1s.
Yep.
Like,
They
and he
give you a
poured
to-go.
heavy.
And he give you a
Heavy.
to-go cup too.
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
they did not give two
Before
fucking
COVID,
shits.
Kim fucking let it be a thing, you know. So
Fuck that. So since we're on, you brought it up, man.
yeah, I did.
That fucking bitch, man. She's done it again.
Yep.
Like right before the fucking Christmas break, they fucking signed in for a new marijuana fucking law that if you sell glass, you now have to pay $1,500 a year permit,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of fucked up, you know, to
Yep.
begin with.
Yeah.
And then now there's a 40% tax
Yep.
on the glass to the customer. So now it's going to cost you 40% more to buy your glass. Now here's the kicker.
Adam, when are you going to learn to blow?
Yeah, right?
Glass.
I just need a torch, and I probably have watched enough videos that I more than likely can make
hey,
a
dude,
really.
I told you, man, there's a place right over here we can go.
I can make a really mangled
Like-
fucking bowl. I'm sure.
I
Something like
believe in
that.
you.
But I would like to start with like maybe a paperweight first. You know,
Right.
with a little design
but
in
no,
it. But yeah.
the kicker is that now you have to leave your name and information when you purchase said pipe.
Yeah, so they're going to collect like a database of users, basically.
Yeah.
So
That's what it seems and sounds like.
Basically, it's what it
1941
is.
again.
Like, huh?
1941 again.
Yeah, right.
God.
It is kind of shitty. You know,
Fucking
like
basically
I don't,
prohibition. Like, come on, man. It's like I would say in the next
dude. We can.
5 to 10 years, it'd probably get federally legal. I would say now. I feel comfortable saying that. You know,
fucking
like-
if it's definitely not going to be in the next 4, and if it is,
I mean, the dude said it last time that he
I
was
don't
going
know.
to do it, but he never did it.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know. I don't see it going well unless he knows somebody in that industry that's going to be able to make money off of it. That's literally like one of the only things I can see him doing it
But
for.
I did
you know?
hear a little fucking rumor, gossip, conspiracy is that the reason that they're doing this is because there's actually pot lobbyists who are forcing states that aren't legalized yet to try to get rid of the Delta 8, Delta 9, and that shit. So then when it does, like they already pre-know, like in 5 years, 10 years, it's going to be legal.
Mhm.
So they're trying to get rid of the Delta 8. So when they can come in, they can just come in smashing. And all these shops that have come up off of the Delta 8 back, you know, and made a name for themselves and have maybe 2 or 3 shops in the city are going to be closing because they can't sell Delta 8. They can't sell any of the fucking THCA. They can't sell any of that. So all these shops are going to close. And then here comes Big pot.
State-run liquor stores.
Well, here comes Big Pot coming in, which is weird to say Big Pot, like
Yeah.
Big Pharma, Big
Yeah.
Tobacco. But here
But
comes
it's a
Big
thing.
Pot coming in to take over stores, build up, you know, bring out Lit, bring out other famous dispensaries that are around the country.
Right? Yeah.
You know, like
I think it's so insane that we literally like the state of Iowa is missing out on it because like we literally can drive 90 minutes south or you know like a total of you know like 3 hours of your day
round,
you can go
do it round trip less than 3
drive
hours.
through. You just like
Yeah.
drive through, motherfucker. Like it's so insane. Like why don't they just flip the script here in Iowa and just start making the money off of it like they
grow
want to?
corn, bro. Like I worked at the fucking Iowa Event Center when
There
they did the
are-
fucking hemp grow thing for Iowa.
Right.
And they brought in all these farmers to fucking tell them the benefits of growing hemp over corn and over fucking soybean. And like the state approved this shit. And then fucking just a couple years later, here they are basically pulling the rug out and saying, nope, you can't sell hemp. You can't sell THCA. You can't fucking sell glass. You can't fucking sell anything.
It's missed opportunities for tax. Tax could be used to do a lot if it was used to fucking do fucking road repair.
I mean, even if
anything,
it was
schools,
misappropriated, like
kids.
I know that there's been like questions about Colorado's use of the taxes and how it doesn't necessarily always go to the schools and da da da. There are misuse of the tax funds, but they're at least there to be utilized.
They're there to be misused.
Well, I mean, I would rather they were used
fucks.
correctly, and some of it would be used correctly, I could assume. But like, I would love to be able to walk down the street or like drive 5 minutes instead of 3 hours.
Colorado, they got delivery service, dude. You fucking get online, fucking order what you want.
I'll make an
30
app.
minutes later, boom, the dude's at your door. Like, here you go, happy Mr. High Man. Here you go.
Yeah,
well,
exactly. I want to talk to Samson. Fuck, dude. No, we could go. We could take a whole episode on marijuana laws.
But that just recently came up, and it was on my mind.
No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, definitely. Like I saw.
Fuck that drunk ass DUI having to go cup alcohol bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Twitch.
No, and all of her anti-abortion laws and like fucking trying to fuck up women's rights and whatnot. I mean, like we could go on forever. Iowa's just got some bad news going on in the government. But whatever. We love uteruses here at the Tip Rail.
I met her.
Uterus for life.
For a company event, I met her, and it was just like...
You didn't turn to stone?
No, but...
He did. He averted his gaze.
Well, dude, from afar, it looked like the fucking Kmart version of her. Like something I get from Temu, and then I got closer, and I was like, oh, it's her, but her makeup's really bad, and she's just old.
Oh, okay.
But she was oblivious because we talked to her about something, a proposition that she had pushed through that would help my company. And and helping us service other businesses and small businesses, but she was oblivious to what the fuck she had pushed through. Knew nothing about it.
No.
And I was just like,
she just signed some paperwork and then she goes and stands in front of a podium and like
were you drunk
claps,
right now?
Probably.
It's like remember when
How do you get drunk? How do you get a DUI when you got a fucking chauffeur service?
Hey, hold my bush light. I'm about to try a trick now.
I'm gonna jump this limousine.
I'm gonna make a U-turn while I pop out a ping pong ball out of my anus.
Boop, boop. Talk about a fissure there, buddy.
Clap on the clapper.
Clap, clap. I need one of those for my lamp in my living room. I bought a lamp for myself for Christmas.
Hey,
and it was the greatest thing that I've done.
The clap,
no. I don't need the clap.
Isn't that just moxicillin or something?
Life choices.
No, I want a clapper for my lamp in my living room. But yeah,
why don't you just go get the smart plugs?
Yeah.
No, then you just do it from your fucking phone.
I don't always have my phone. I'm always got my hands together.
You can set up a timer.
I know.
Through the app, and literally like my lights outside
or
outside, they turn on at 4 p.m. and shut off at 5 a.m.
Hey, well, guys, Alexa, turn my fucking lights off.
And I don't have to touch them. I just set it up once, set it and forget it.
I hate to tell you how much I disagree with the hemp laws in Iowa that I've decided to use my timing light thing for a different purpose, John.
So sorry.
Okay. But
you can make paper products. You can make rope. You can make shampoo.
Clothing.
I can make anti-anxiety medicine.
You can make abortion medicine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Creams. All kinds of creams.
Yeah, uppers, downers.
Depends on what seed you start with.
John derailed it.
No. It's not even derailing. I don't give a fuck. We can always talk about whatever the fuck, and it's good, because like I said, we're current-ish, So that's kind of nice to be able to, kind of, talk about like normal shit that's going on instead of like having to wait 6 weeks before we hear
brought the Iowa weather to Texas.
Yeah,
did you take the Texas weather back to Iowa?
Well, I hear it's supposed to get pretty shitty.
We're gonna get really cold tomorrow.
Sorry, man. We're gonna do it for one day.
I need to fly back out. Jesus fucking Christ, do us a service here.
When I landed in fucking Dallas, it was fucking 20 degrees. When I took off in Iowa that morning, it was 19 degrees. And they got 2 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Which for Texas is like a major meltdown.
Yeah, I'm sure there are people fucking sliding all over hell and like crashing and weren't there. Get those dollars out, down, and ready to party because we got plenty in store for you here on the Tip Rail. Like and follow us on all the social medias for the most up-to-date info about this show. You can get in contact with us, the Tip Rail Podcast at gmail.com. And now, back to the show.
Give me 1 second. It heard you guys talking.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
That's what we do on this show. We talk.
Fucking yeah. Oh yeah, it's Ernest P. Worrell.
Okay.
Okay.
And he there's a character. His name is Jim Varney.
Jim Varney. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, the J and the V, I was pretty close, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not even close.
Close to the hole is fine. Close to the hole is fine.
It was a hand grenade that I tossed out there. It was Jules Verne is a fucking author, guys.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, close is what only counts in horseshoes and anal sex.
Oh, well, you get close to the hole, it'll slip in.
Yeah.
She might scream a little, but you know.
Yeah, you use the tip of the thumbnail. It helps.
Yeah. Ooh, scratching a butthole. Ouch.
No, you're just looking for the slickness to hit the top of the nail, the cuticle. That allows you to help determine where you're sliding in that.
All right, then. Yeah, understandable. I got you.
Well, because there's a suction
Public service announcement from Dave.
It's like suction, like if it sucks a little bit, like there's a suction cup from the ground star. That's different from the moist hole of vaginal entry.
Okay.
Right? I mean, you guys have had sex more than I have, so.
Nope.
Yeah, but your sex has been more BDSM-y than mine, I think. I mean, like, I was into it for a brief moment, but then, like, you put up with it for 10 years, so. I say put up with it, I mean her. But, you know.
I have done a lot. But
you should see that Dave's eyes just went far and distant.
There is a lot of things I have done, experimented with, and yeah. So that's a thing. Anyways,
no, you're not wrong. All right, so
you're not the one that put that. Were you the one that put the meme in the group chat about with the octopus arm thing?
I mean, hey, I kind
of watching Squid Games or whatever that was.
Watching Squid Game with my friend.
You're absolutely right, and you know, mega insertions is kind of entertaining at times.
I'm
just always amazed.
Does she really fit that thing anywhere?
Not all the way.
There's no fucking way. Like
Not
the tip of it,
no.
maybe, but like, dude, that thing is like.
Speaking of insertions,
all right,
there's a porn I came across. I think she calls herself like the anal queen. And,
okay,
and it fucking cracked me up because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna click on this, and it's just a straight on ass shot, and you just see that star looking at you, and then it percolates, it opens up a little bit, and you start to see like some flesh tone, and you're like, oh, okay,
I know where this is going.
And then it's just like, boop, and there's like this double dog dildo shoots out of her like a fucking just a free wiener falling out of a fucking package. And then it's like, oh, okay. And then it perks more. And then it's like fucking billiard balls coming out. This fucking pool balls coming out of her ass, one after another and after. And I'm like, when the fuck does this end? Is this a clown car?
Jesus.
I hear you can fit a lot up. Somebody's ass.
So similar.
I've gotten I've got a pretty big fist, and I've gotten fist almost up to the just past the wrist. And a girl's ass.
Jackhammer.
Oh, and an ass.
And her ass, yeah.
And she was cool with that?
She asked for it.
Oh, man, dude. I couldn't imagine.
Can I be the cameraman? Because I really want to see this.
I mean, like, I'm interested in the site as well. Not necessarily you, John, but the
I won't even charge. You can have digital copies.
So fucking okay, similar to Dave's like little pucker and explosion one. There used to be this weird website, and there might still be, but like, you know, my friend was way more into this website than I was, but he would always
what is it, R Heavy?
No, it was eFucked. And that was the FUCT, I think, or something like that. FUKT, whatever the fuck it was. But it was like, okay, so they had like weird and wild porn clips and shit.
I know which one you're going to talk about. You never go full.
So, no. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't remember exactly. But it was like, it would start out and it's like the same like butt pucker thing. And it's like little mini basketballs start exiting this lady, right? And then
swoosh.
I think it was like Charlie Kirk. Or no, not Charlie Kirk. Who's that fucking Kirk Cameron? The guy that from the fucking TV, he says something like, he cuts in, and he's like, we could do better than that. And then it's like the same girl with a different thing that's been like, there's somebody like elbow deep up in her, and they're like pushing up in her stomach, and it's like, oh, we can do better than that. And then it's her like on her, you know, like again, and it's somebody just like punching and like each rotating one arm left, right, and then each one goes in and back out and back in, and like I'm just like, oh my god, like I don't I don't understand how the elasticity of that happens. Like, but my gosh, if that's your thing, I guess get into it. But I would never ever.
I thought this was the video that you showed me down at the fucking booth that I fucking cracked up about.
Probably
it's the one that has like the fucking San Francisco Armory starting out. It's a BDSM, so it's like it's a wide shot of the San Francisco Armory building. And then it goes in. They do a lot of BDSM and bondage shit. Oh. And then they have this lady fucking strapped to the wall with fucking metal plumbing pipes.
Yeah, her legs
are split back behind her head,
like attached to the wall, like behind her head.
She can't fucking move. She is suspended, and her fucking clit is being stimulated by a fucking power tool of some kind, some sex toy,
something thing,
and fucking just sends her to full mental aneurysm, and like she cannot recover. It's like watching Helen Keller trying to figure out how to speak.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah, and they're just like they force it on her for like such and such amount of time to the point of where she's like starting to literally like lose her damn mind. And
I think she had brain damage from this because it was just like,
dude, they stop it and she's still making the same noises.
It goes on. It's like watching someone who just was dying.
It was fucking weird, man. But
it still came. So
yeah, well, it's.
So back to power tools and jackhammers. I recently was partaking with a woman who wanted a sex machine. Mm-hmm. And she said she wanted a portable one, and we were looking into prices, and that shit's fucking expensive as hell.
Right? Are you talking about the little horseshoe Sibian machine thing that she sits on?
There was that one, and then there was also the one that was just like a straight like hydraulic arm that just came in and out. All right,
I've kind of seen
that. What are those? Cheap with those because you can get like those for like $100 to $150, but the cheap ones the motor burns out.
Well, okay, so you already know. You must have been looking at like high quality ones over there,
I was just looking. We started off, and then the lower you go, obviously the shittier the quality.
Well, basically. You buy the Walmart retracting dildo, then you get the Walmart.
We
want to
go with the 48V model.
We want to go Lowe's,
but I had required a Milwaukee handheld.
Please tell me you got the extended warranty on that.
I got it from Fred for free. But the Sawzall.
Yes.
Not the big one with the cord, but the handheld one that you use the battery on.
Okay, yeah.
And I had gotten on Amazon and
18 volt?
18 volt.
Nice.
Speed control. Just the trigger.
Yeah.
And I'd gotten on Amazon and I found an attachment that was just basically a stainless steel rod that came out of the bracket that holds in the Sawzall.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I was like, okay. So then I just hollowed out a dildo, put that rod inside the dildo, filled it up with silicone, let it dry, and now I had a dildo that I could attach to a Sawzall.
Hey, so to upgrade that, what you could do technically is that if you could find a way to modify your original attachment that you used to hollow out to actually stick into the actual silicone toy, the cool thing is, so the XLR connector that we use for the mics, there is a receptacle connector for most of those toys, and they sell tons of accessories that plug into the XLR connection.
Nice.
So you could upgrade your power tool to be a mega bag of fuckery.
You could also try to disassemble the trigger and put a potentiometer in there, and so instead of being a pull, you would like turn a dial.
That's what. I was looking into doing.
Yeah,
but we're no longer seeing each other.
Well, unfortunate. We'll have to find somebody else to.
Hey, listeners, if you're out there, right, you're looking to get power drilled and maybe potentially videotaped. No,
we do all sorts
of lines.
We do all sorts of production.
We do have a film crew.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We might have to start filming porn.
I do have a vagina bong if anybody's willing.
Yeah, come get your pussy sucked.
We'll use distilled water.
Yes.
No tap water here.
No.
Keep you girls clean.
You can't tap
pH
out.
right.
Fucking awesome. So all right. So the porn conversation kind of gets me thinking a little bit. And it's something I've been kind of curious about it as well. Just do you think that like the OnlyFans or like porn in general is killing the because we did the market research report. And so we kind of took a look at that stuff. Do you think that the online or the OnlyFans type environment is killing in-person stripping and in-person entertainment. Adult
Since the internet
reasons.
has come out, it's been slowly killing the strip club.
Right.
Not just OnlyFans, just the internet. And when porn became available and you could put your credit card in,
Okay.
you didn't have to leave your house anymore. That started because that was the downfall.
And no one could judge me for the insertions I watch.
Or me watching people getting rods shoved in their penises or balls stepped on.
Hey, sounding is okay. It's okay.
Whatever you guys are into, you weird sons of bitches.
Hey, now I know
I'm not talking about you. I'm
No.
talking to everybody in the podcast world that's listening. You crazy sons of bitches.
crazy fuckers. Now I know for a fact. For me, I'm going to say that my part of the monetary value of the porn industry itself, outside of being online, has definitely decreased because I no longer I don't have to go to the fetish section of romantics and find the type of porn that I'm into, because I can just go online and generally find it for free, or pay a subscription to a service and they have this is our type of porn here and this is what we do, and so all of our videos involve this, and so
subscriptions. I just acquired a MetaQuest 3S.
Oh yeah,
and I was looking into that.
Okay, so
$375 a year for the full interactive fucking porn site for VR.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
where they have your hands in it and you can grab the girl and it's AI type shit and they interact with what you're doing and you can tell them what to do and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
weird.
Yeah.
But you still got to beat your own meat though.
Yeah, you still got to be trouble.
Soon they will have haptic feedback sleeves to slide onto your gym.
Well, they've already got fucking automatic fucking fleshlights.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
That thing will probably rip my fucking dick apart. I don't want to trust no AI automatic fucking sleeve.
Well, it's just the fuck machine for the girl. You have a dial, you can set it to whatever you want.
Yeah,
I
feel like that might short activated. On me. My luck, it'll short on me.
Or you can those crazy new fucking sex dolls.
I've seen them.
That are realistic and fucking you can get them custom made to whatever you want. Yeah. You want a redhead with big tits or fucking 80-pound girl with no boobs and a fat ass.
Here's the thing: is you got to clean those.
There's one that comes with a fucking automatic cleaner vagina.
Okay, cool. It's got a dishwasher in it, but still, you gotta.
The dishwasher has a dishwasher.
So. A job for the job.
God damn it, John. You sexist bastard.
Fuck. Anyways.
They took my job.
Oh my god.
Now that'd be great. I'm not gonna fucking lie. No, I'm not even gonna lie. I would literally go out and buy one if it did the dishes. I would be like, oh, thank you so much.
From fucking the Jetsons?
No, I'm talking Cherry 3000 from the fucking movie in the 80s, Cherry 3000. Yeah, but she dies doing the dishes, right? If I'm not mistaken, there's some sort of short that happens from an overloaded dishwasher.
That is factual. That's objective.
But if there was the lady from the Jetsons, I'd take that.
Oh, all day long.
That older grandma-ish vibe fucking...
Are we fucking that though?
Yeah, I mean...
I was just talking about maid
fine. There's some hot-looking gilfs.
For sure.
I mean, in a weird environment, maybe. I don't know.
The strip, the head stripper.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if she's hot. But she's tall.
She's, in all aspects, she's better than a fucking crackhead on 6th Avenue.
There's a lot. That's a fucking...
I like the one...
That is a very, very low bar.
It is, but I'm just saying she's hot enough to where you don't have to put a bag on her head. You could show a picture to your friends and you wouldn't feel embarrassed.
Well, you could customize could customize your dishwashing fuck robot any way you want. Okay? That's the beauty of it. You could literally probably slap, I'm sure that in near future there's probably the ability to kind of make a character creation of your own and then purchase that as a robot. You know what I mean?
Fuck it, hey, it's gonna have fucking goddamn Chiefs or fucking Packers tattoos on it now, and it's gonna fucking yell "Go Pack," and you can watch the football game together.
I mean, if she's into watching football, I'm gonna be down with that. That's cool.
It's just hey, honey,
I need a bratwurst and a beer, bitch.
Her stomach just opens up and it's a fucking wheeled griller from fucking Come and Go.
What Bender,
Yeah.
From Futurama. Hey, he's got the little fucking door and pulls out a beer.
How about a wiener? What about a wiener for you, babe?
No, man, I would cook for her if she did my dishes. I'm not even kidding. I'm stuck on this whole dishwashing thing.
Jesus Christ.
I really want to move into a house with a dishwasher,
But
guys.
she's got AI. She doesn't eat.
I didn't say I'd feed her.
You're just gonna cook for her?
I'm gonna cook for her, make her watch me eat. It's a role reversal.
Yeah, it's
I'm
the
eat
thought
it off
that counts.
of her. There you go.
It's the thought that counts for this one, right? Like
Well,
she feeds off of
make
that.
sure her
She's
charger
electric,
port's clean.
so she can warm shit up.
Yeah.
Bend over, honey. I'm gonna eat out of your ass.
Her ass is the toaster.
Oof.
There you go.
Okay, now I don't really want to put my dick in it.
Hey, man, some people jerk off to the toaster, you know. It's got a shiny stainless steel surface, and you see yourself. Anyway, it's like a mirror.
If you even have
How
a backup
chromed out is
bebox
this
suit.
thing?
Huh? Oh, you know. It's chromed out because
Brazilian
it's been
microwave.
used. I was going to say, it's chromed out because it's been used quite often.
I'm just imagining that no one cleans it out and it just moves and then it just.
I'll get my
just
grease
this
gun
fucking-
out.
Oh no, it's totally
this
fucking lunchroom
green
fucking microwave.
fucking ooze comes right out of its fucking silicone uterus
Say orifice.
orifice.
Yes.
and
That
it just
moist,
kind of
that
plumps to
moist
the ground.
orifice.
Moist orifices.
And I just like
Moist. It's so moist.
I don't think I could ever do the fake.
We've derailed quite
You don't
significantly.
think you could do the?
No,
The robot designer?
well, one, trust issues also go surpassed.
You think you think the robot's going to steal frickin' from you, aren't you?
Yeah,
Steal from you?
yeah, it's gonna
Tear
steal
your heart
freedom,
out?
and it's gonna run out that door and scream about the kinks I'm into.
It could be
But who's
afraid,
gonna
that's for
care?
sure.
I mean, I don't care. So
You're already talking about it on a fucking podcast.
Hey.
You're already talking about shitting out a window, bro. The
There-
bar isn't that high
You
anymore.
can't shame me. The
Like-
world doesn't know me, and they ain't gonna fucking care. I'm insignificant to the world. Okay, just because I had dreams of shitting off of like the Empire State Building, like that one chick who I ironically think is really hot.
Somebody shit off the Empire State Building?
No, there was a
Oh.
meme I put into a reel put into our chat, and it was about a woman
He
who
likes
had
the
a dream.
heavily tattooed, accented lady.
That
I
one
don't-
too is good.
Oh, that's not the one you're talking about?
There's
I'm
another
sorry.
one. She just looks like plain Jane, and she goes, "I kind of have a dream that I would just want to go up to like the 42nd floor of a building and take a shit off." And could you imagine what that'd be like to get hit by a turd, and like to just you got killed by a
Dude.
turd, and I'm just like, oh man, this woman's hot. I don't know why, but we share a dream. And
Okay, I
I
do remember that now.
I can get down with this chick. Now the tattoo chick, she's just trashy, and I think she's like from Sweden.
So she's got
She's
some
not from
accent.
America.
Yeah, she's got some accent of whatever foreign country.
She's not necessarily my body type, but she's trashy, and it's like I probably wouldn't say no. I probably just would say, "Hey, yeah, sure, fine, fuck it, let's do it."
Do you want to show me some attention? Do you want to tell me you love me and that I'm a good kid?
Yeah, just tell me a good boy right in my face. You know, just fucking pull my hair, grind your clit across it. It's fine. Snail trail me. It's fine.
Physical boy.
Oh my lord!
We'll do some
Another-
candle wax, whips, electricity,
Another
smacking.
another fucking kink. Another Tuesday. It's about time.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Oh,
This
shit.
is my last
It's almost
thing.
time to fucking end the podcast,
I gotta
Dave.
end
You
it on
gotta
a pun.
interrupt.
Gotta end
Someone
it
was
on a
making
pun.
this comment. It was just like, I have a new term for squirting.
Okay, what is it?
Explosion.
Okay.
What, egg explosion?
Yeah.
Like EGG?
Yeah.
Egg explosion.
Yeah.
Squeeze out.
I
So
mean,
a
it's
lot of
piss
times, a lot of times, like it depends on, like, okay, so here, but yeah, let's do it.
Did I just get you into an extra?
No, yeah, a little tiny bit, but like,
Okay.
okay, so porn squirt is
Yeah.
more likely piss.
Yeah. No, I know. It's a joke.
But I mean, like, have you been with somebody that actually squirts?
Yes.
And if she's
a lot.
like, maybe she's pissing in my face, I don't fucking know, but like,
It doesn't smell like piss.
It doesn't taste
taste
like
like
piss.
No.
No, I
There
guess
might be like a small
there's
like
a hint.
1%.
You
There's
can
a hint
actually
of it,
you can
but-
tell
yeah.
because I've been with both.
and
I
it's
can smell it
way-
later.
It's way
in the moment.
stickier. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the,
yeah.
it's
In the
a whole
moment, you
different,
don't
like,
smell it, but
consistency.
then later on, like an hour after you're done, you fucking come back in the room. You're like, oh god, it smells a little pee.
Why is it
So-
ammonia?
So
Where's the cat at?
for the ladies that listen to this, if you
Sorry.
are a squirter, you should let us know if you are actually pissing in people's faces. We want to know. So,
well,
like,
I know
tell
some
us.
of you are doing it on purpose because
Well,
it's your mini revenge.
yeah.
And I am saying more power to you. It's called water sports.
Well,
and it should be an Olympic
again,
sport.
kind of to
what he doesn't
piggyback
know
off of
doesn't hurt him.
Dave's is a breakdown my losing my virginity.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hammered drunk, had made it back home with a girl, having sex with her, and during foreplay, I'm trying to tell her that I need to go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. I'm drunk. I've already broken the seal. I've already broken the seal at this point, so I need to go again. And she's like, no, like sucking my dick, all this shit. We go into fucking missionary. I'm like, I gotta fucking pee. And she's like, just go. I just, like, I was fucking 19. Like, she's like, you're gonna come quick, like, blah, 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 blah. It's your first time. And I was like, I gotta fucking piss. And so I'm fucking banging her. I'm banging her like, I don't know, a minute goes by.
Right.
And I just fucking, like, I can't hold it anymore. And I fucking piss my bed fucking her at the same time. Like, that's how I lost
good
my
for the pH
virginity.
balance, but
buddy.
But I never got into water sports after that. It never, like, it wasn't like a gateway into fucking weird shit.
You never took a shower with
just,
someone and wanted to pee on them?
Well, I did that later in life, but I'm just talking about, like, it was like...
For you,
yeah, it was a time gap.
Yeah.
Like,
well, for you specifically, you weren't into having people pee on you, but you've gone in and pissed on someone else because they wanted it? Question mark? Like,
hey, I didn't know I was going to like
it. One time
the
girl didn't want it, I just did it.
okay.
Hey, everybody pisses in the shower. That bitch should have known that I was going to pee.
Yeah, I have never, I mean, like, I've thought about peeing on people, but I've never really done that. So it definitely wasn't like in the realm of kinks for my partners and myself.
Yeah, I said the first time I actually pissed on someone wasn't actually sexual. It was, there was just a kid that was just a fucking piece of shit. And ironically, it was in the bathroom. And I also peed on him, but I aimed up over the stall and tried to get his head.
Okay.
Little fucking like fountain sprinkler action.
Yeah.
That's a whole different story.
That was a dick move.
Yeah.
But he was but he was a piece of shit. So
it happens.
And then I pissed on Adam.
Well, yeah,
But that was funny.
It happens.
I do have a tip.
We were drunk. Yeah. Oh shit! You got an actual tip this week.
We got
fresh
tips.
Fresh tip from Big John. What's up?
Yep.
Fresh.
Don't kiss your mom on your dad's birthday. And don't smell your dad's fingers on your mom's birthday.
Good tip, sir.
Oh my god!
Good
you don't want to taste your brothers and sisters.
Right.
Oh, excellent.
My goodness. Explosion.
I heard that somewhere and I wrote that shit down in my notes. I was like, that's fucking great.
That is a good one. Dave, you got any kind of tip for the listeners this week?
Well, if someone walks up to you and says, smell my finger.
What are the options that you're going to smell? What do you think?
Yeah, so
what do you think's coming up next?
Yeah, I know. It's like, man, I don't know. But don't kink shame, I guess, because some people are into water sports and some people are not. And I think if we're all working to get off together, we're less likely to kill each other.
I think that the world definitely needs some more love.
Got my vote.
Yeah, the world needs more love and definitely needs more orgies. So, ladies, if you're into orgies,
let us film it.
Let us film it.
I got the camera shit.
Let Dave and John participate while I hide in the corner and keep memories for my spank bank.
I want to fucking film it. I want to fucking.
Oh, you want to film it? I thought I was filming because I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I got multiple cameras.
John's
I got
just like,
multiple
I'm down
cameras
for whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
We need to do a reverse gangbang. John gets fucked by 50 female customers while we record it with the Ronin, the other camera, the other gimbal,
John's
and
holding
fucking
the boom
splash
mic.
guard.
John's holding the boom mic, just standing there the whole time. Like,
I got 6 months worth of Viagra. He ain't not. He ain't.
We're
sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah,
this motherfucker is going to jizz, but it's gonna be dust. And you're gonna snort that shit.
Oh man,
that shit you did with the fucking liquid death, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, Blue Chews, you're next, buddy. We're coming for you. But fuck,
yeah.
dude,
coming with you.
Yeah, coming each and every way, every fucking Tuesday. We are, always willing to sit down with you at Sniffer's Row here at the Tip Rail Podcast. I think that's got to fucking do it because we're hitting our time limit. Roughly, it's been a lengthy fucking episode. We hope you've enjoyed. We do appreciate you out there. I know there's fucking at least 7 of you, maybe 10, that listen to us every fucking time we release an episode, and that's pretty fucking dope. So we appreciate that.
Much
Thank you.
love.
Yeah,
to all of you.
John, tell him you love him.
I love you, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love you, dog.
I mean, like, hey, man, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, new listeners, we love you too.
35% of our listeners are female. Ooh, yeah. So,
I love you even more.
Yeah, we love all of you, everybody.
Tell all your friends at the barbershop or at the
Tell your
salon.
mom. Tell your dad.
Go.
Tell your sister. Get in your mom's vagina and talk to your
I want your
unborn brother
grandma
and sister.
DMing me.
You know what the best thing is? We already got the little cut of the see you next Tuesday to just end this whole fucking thing. So we love you. Bye.
Tits. See you next Tuesday.
Bum 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 bum. I fucked up the beat.
You fucked up the beat.
He fucked up the beat. Waka waka boom bum bum bum.
I just wanna beat my fucking meat.